I'm just gonna dive right in because a lot happened over the span of this week and there's a lot of things that I want to focus and elaborate on. We're already in the downhill for classes and exams, so apart from beginning to study for finals and making sure we stay on top of projects, we felt like we deserved a small break to enjoy some of the things that arrive come this holiday season because it's finally more or less time. Since October is finally over, November is here, and because it's mid-November, people are already talking about Christmas, so you can imagine the joys that some of us have about Christmas music finally coming up, as well as others who believe in the Thanksgiving rule, Sierra included. Sierra doesn't like that we've already started talking about Christmas in November, but people are already freaking out about Halloween in July, so I think it's kind of justified. Because our campus is so big and has a lot of venues, there's a lot of holiday event area just outside of the giant arena where concerts and other events are typically played. It's pretty much a Christmas amusement park style area right now. They brought in a makeshift ice rink, an ice slide, as well as that little spinny attraction ride that no one really knows the name of, and a giant light up Ferris wheel, which I thought was awesome before I got on it. The cool thing about it though is that all of the events lit up to the tune of Christmas songs and other holiday music. So it was a fun little time for a night out without wanting to drive anywhere for us. And the weather actually cooperated for once. I've never been on a Ferris wheel before, and I've always wanted to go on one, but I learned a very valuable lesson this week.
Oh! Alright, so this is Anna's first time on a Ferris wheel and she's flipping out.
Bad idea! Bad idea!
Never take me on a Ferris wheel.
Are we at the top? Oh my god, we're at the top!
Yes.
Get up!
I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. This is so relaxing! What are you doing? No. Oh god, we're going higher? What the fuck? It's called Around the Ferris Wheel, guys.
We're gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna
Note
die.
to self, never bring Logan on anything.
What was that?
It was the wheel
What was that?
that is controlling the Ferris wheel, Anna. It's simple mechanics.
Okay.
Anna, stop talking, you are scaring Logan. You're fired.
Because I'm safe.
Don't ever go to California Adventure then. The Ferris wheel there, they have loops and they swing on them.
Oh god.
It was moving, it was rickety, it was very scary for me, except I wasn't alone because Logan was feeling the same way. Looking back on it now though, when I'm no longer fearing for my life, I thought that the entire experience was absolutely hilarious. It just goes to show that college kids need to calm down before they decide to record their traumatic experiences for the world to see. We also went on a spinning thing where it was kind of like a teapot attraction mixed with more dizzying movement.
I think the property of dizziness is the cochlear fluid inside of your inner ear. And if it goes one way and then you reverse it the other way, then it just stays still when you get home.
So overall it was a fun experience and a giant load off of steam for us. And I'm really glad that the light event happened and we didn't have to pay for it since it was student night, so there's that. When your campus does events like that, they tend to have student nights, which means we get to see stuff that other people normally have to pay for, or we get to pay for it at a discounted rate, which is always fun. One of the main things that happened though, and it really is what I wanted to talk about, so to make it a learning experience, is that on our way back to the garages on campus after that experience, we heard a loud bang and found a crashed car in the middle of the road. If you're ever in a situation where you find yourself in front of a crashed car that you have no idea how it got there at the beginning, it's important to remain calm and call the police. Our school has a non-emergency hotline precisely for situations like this, and so after making sure that no one was in the car, it was okay, it wasn't leaking gasoline, we called the number and a police officer came to get the license plate, registration, and make sure that we were okay and that nothing was wrong for us. We walked by the area where the car had crashed just a little bit before, so it was a disturbing thought to wonder what would have happened had we not run to the garage instead of walked. No one got hurt, which is a miracle, and the car also did not crash into another car, just in an empty parking spot at the bottom of the ramp where it had rolled down. There were a lot of little miracles that happened like that, and I'm so happy and so glad that no one was in the way. Those garages here on campus are known to be frequented by many skateboarders at night. We're just all happy that no one was hurt and everyone was safe, and nothing bad came out of it, just the destruction of a rear bumper for one of the cars. One of the things I say whenever I sign off on these videos is stay safe. And I mean that because we never know when things like the crash car or any other events can happen. So it's a scary feeling to say the least whenever we see them happening with our own eyes. It makes you think back on life, even for just a little while, and thinking all of the things that could have possibly gone wrong leading up to that event. That really brings me to the close of this level, and it leads me into the last thing. To the people in Paris and all around the globe that have been suffering in these terrible attacks, whether it's making sure a loved one is okay in another country or if you were near to where any of the attacks happened, the world is with you right now, and we're here to help you in any way that we can. J'envoie toutes mes orations pour les Parisiens et les personnes qui sont avait effectuées pendant les attaques de vendredi. C'était terrible qu'est-ce qui passe, mon cœur est avec Paris. Stay safe, guys. Keep playing, and I'll see you next week.